Be honest. How many times have you said, tomorrow I will get serious? Only for tomorrow to turn into next week, next month, next year. Sis, I get it. As Christian women, we love talking about purpose, but living it, that requires something that's really hard to admit: discipline. So today I'm not here to beat you up. I'm here to show you how to get up, because you're not lazy, you're distracted, overwhelmed, and spiritually underfed. So we're going to fix that in today's episode. Let's become the productive, purposeful women God designed us to be. Let's get into it. Hey friends, I'm Emily. I'm your Bold Life coach and business mentor, and this is the Thought Podcast. Around here, we don't just talk about living on purpose, we practice it daily with grace and grit. And if you're tired of feeling behind on your calling, stuck in procrastination, or numbing out through distractions, today's episode is your wake-up call and your breakthrough plan. So make sure that you subscribe, you're connected to us for all future episodes, and I look forward to connecting with you. Let's clear something up first. Rest is biblical. Laziness is bondage. Rest is a pause after stewardship. Mark 6:31 says, "Come away and rest." Laziness, though, that's avoidance instead of stewardship. Proverbs 6:9-11 says, "A little sleep, a little slumber, and poverty will come." Rest refreshes, laziness rots your potential. And I'm here to help you get out of that cycle. Am I resting from work, or am I avoiding what God is asking me to do? Ask yourself that question. Often laziness stems from procrastination, which is an indication of perfectionism, because you don't know what to do, or you're shrinking back, or you're failing from comparisonitis. Have you ever been there looking around at others and saying, why not me? Why them? Why haven't I when they have? Laziness is the linchpin to your success. You're not lazy because you're a bad Christian. You're lazy because you're lost on clarity on your purpose. You're overwhelmed and self-soothing with distraction, or you've just forgot how much is at stake. So Proverbs 13:4 reminds us, the soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. Your dream life, it won't be handed to you. I'm sorry, but it will be built by showing up small step by small step. We're going to tackle 4 transformational steps that change everything for me, my coachees, and those in my community group, and they're going to help you too. Number 1, start your day with God for God. Psalm 5:3 says, "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice." Start your day rejoicing for God and reporting for duty. Pray, Lord, assign my hours today, assign my focus today. Here's a practical tip. No phone before prayer. Bible first, then the life that you've got to live for that day. Pray over the day. Surrender it to God. When we do this, we are trusting God's ability to perform, to show up, to outperform our own expectations. And this is the key. This is the difference between going to bed satiated from the day, feeling productive, instead of dwindling under the unseen weight of feeling like another day was wasted. Number 2 is micro steps over mega pressure. Stop trying to climb mountains in a day. Luke 16:10 says, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." Here's a practical tip. List 3 tiny wins that you can achieve today and celebrate them. I love to write out my top 3 for the day, and I make sure to at least get those 3 completed for that next 24 hours. Identify what is going to make me move the needle and what will make me feel caught up. Focusing on 3 things typically ends with me completing more than I had anticipated for the day. This habit truly changed and helped me get much more accomplished, start achieving the results that I wanted to my goals a lot quicker, because 3 seems like a lot easier, manageable task list than 15. Okay, so you want to pick your top 3 for the day, tackle those at all costs. The other thing to do in continuation of this is to create a must-do list, not a should-do list. So prioritize again what moves your life forward, not just what screams the loudest. So Galatians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord." Practical tip: a spiritual goal, a health goal, and a business or household goal. Each and every day, no excuses. The third tip is to tackle the spirit of apathy with worship. So when you feel like you're too tired to move, worship until you remember who you're working for. My favorite way to do this is to blast worship music first thing in the morning on our car ride to school. We have about a 20 20-minute ride to school in the morning. And so we pump the worship music. We get excited for our day, and seeing my kids get excited makes me even more excited to tackle the day. Blast that favorite song, fold that laundry in the morning, make your bed, go for the walk, start the email. I also like to consider Emily tomorrow. So what will myself tomorrow feel grateful for Emily doing today? It sounds silly, but I cannot even count how many times this has given me the energy to get things done when my lesser self is trying to diminish my efforts. So remember, your brain wants to conserve energy, seek pleasure, and avoid pain. Your brain wants to stop you before you can even get going when something is requiring you to do more. So fight against that initial burst of, I don't want to do it. One of my biggest things, and this is a silly example outside of like business and serious, but my kids, I have to pack their lunch every day because they do a homeschool co-op. I hate waking up to the dirty lunch boxes and having to clean the lunchbox and pack them in the morning. So I always clean the lunchbox at night. And when I wake up the next day, I thank myself. Thank you for doing this, because it just takes one little menial task that for whatever reason weighs me down and changes my mood to making me more excited to get up and make that lunch. So what can you do today that's going to please yourself tomorrow? The fourth thing to do that's a transformational shift is to keep promises to yourself. Confidence is the fruit of consistency. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." So whatever you say you'll do today, no matter how small, do it, even if it is just making your bed. When you work on this mindset, you truly give yourself this gift of building the muscle to endure and keep going. Just like muscles, working the muscle of keeping promises to yourself will help you build the resilience to actually witness the changes taking place that you are desiring to see shift. I know what it feels like to end another day thinking I had good intentions, but I didn't move the needle at all. What did I even do? And it's not because you're lazy. It's because distraction is easier than discipline. Numbing is easier than building. And staying stuck feels safer than stepping into what you can't control or might feel uncomfortable. But here's the truth. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And the enemy would love for you to believe that staying small is playing it safe. But God isn't calling you to play it safe. He's calling you to be faithful, faithful with your time, faithful with your energy, and faithful with the little so he can trust you with the much. You don't need a perfect plan to get started. You just need to stop negotiating with the dream that he put inside of you. Tonight, when you close your eyes, I want you to ask yourself one thing. Did I partner with God today, or did I put it off again? Because the life you're dreaming about is possible. It's waiting on your action. And if you're ready to stop living stuck and start building with boldness, you don't have to do it alone. You can stop living on accident, start living on assignment with others who are running the same race. And that's exactly why I created the Bold Life Collective. Inside, you're going to have practical, grace-centered coaching, action plans for faith, family, and your business, and a community of women who get it and who are running the same race as you. So if you're ready to get unstuck and finally start moving forward with your dream, this is your next step. Click the link below this video or click the link in your show notes if you're listening to this on your favorite podcast app, and join the Bold Life Collective right now. Drop no more lazy days in the comments if you're claiming this over your life today. Subscribe, hit the bell, and don't miss this next video. You've got it, sis. God's plans for you are too big to stay stuck, and it's time to go. Let's do it.